Here is a question number 1, that is how a camera works. You can see it here. A camera works a bit like a camera works a bit like an eye. Light enters the camera through a hole called the focus aperture. The lens in front of the aperture focuses the light onto the film, and when the picture is taken, the shutter lets the right amount of the light through the film. The light reaches the film and makes an image onto the film. Then the film is taken out of the camera and developed. We get a negative image. If we then shine light through a negative onto a special photographic paper, we get a print. This is how the camera actually works. So now let's watch the video to have a clear understanding. The camera anatomy, or you can say we are going to discuss about how a camera works. The basic function of a camera is to take the picture of some objects, and this can be controlled by a closed body, or we can call camera body, which do not let in the extra amount of the light from the surrounding to come onto inside the camera. Inside the camera there is a sensor, or you can say it is a film, and this film is responsible to capturing the images of the objects. You can see that there is a lens in front of the camera. This is the first part of the camera, and the light falls onto the object and it reflects back to the lenses, and this lens let in the light to come in. As the lenses can be focuses the light onto the aperture, and aperture let in small or more amount of light to get inside. Here is a shutter, and this shutter, the function of this shutter is to capture the pictures, or to capture the limited time of light, so that you can have the still pictures. In case of videos, we presses the button for the longer time, so we can capture a longer time period of the image we are observing. Okay girls, that's it. That's how we get the image. The film is then sent to the dark rooms, and where there are the light are passed through those negative films, and we get perfect images. I hope you understand this very well. Let's read more. I have explained you how a camera work through the video. Now this is a still picture of a inside of the camera, so you can understand it more clearly that the light can enter through this aperture. There are lenses in front of it. The lens let in the light and focuses the light here. The aperture let in the right amount of light to get inside the mirrors, and these mirrors, or we can say there is a shutter. This shutter adjusts the mirror so that you can see the required amount of the light, or the required amount of the image, and that image is actually formed onto this digital sensor, which we commonly say as a film. Okay, which we commonly say as a film. So girl, this is a very basic and very interesting part, that the camera film makes the images of the object upside down, just like our eyes, and as you take those images to the dark room and passes the light through them, and on special photographic papers, they get a real image of the object. Okay girls, that's it for today. Let's read the question number 2. Now girls, coming to the question number 2, that is differentiate between concave and convex lenses. So I have explained you this thoroughly before, but I'm telling you one more time. Concave and convex lens are the two different type of lenses. A lens with a surface that curved inward, and it is called as convex lens, and it focuses the it spreads the light in the different directions. And the second one is concave lens, a lens that with a surface that curves outward is called as a concave lens, and it collects the light at one point. So you can say concave lens spread the light, and convex lens focuses the light, or it collects all the different directions of the light at one point. Okay, so let's watch this picture so you can have a clear understanding. So girl, this is the picture of a convex and a concave lens. You can see this picture in your book in page number 114. This is a convex lens, and this lens you can see it can be observed like it can be identified in this way, that it has sharp edges, or you can say it is narrow from the edges, and in the center it is broader, and its sides are curved outward. You can see these sides are curved outward. The function of convex lens is to to focuses the light at one point. As you can see it here, the light rays are coming in a straight line here, and as they pass through this convex lens, they focuses the light at one point. So all the rays are now focusing or coming at one point. So this is the convex lens. Now this is the concave lens. Concave lens, as can be observed, it has broader or wider edges, and in the center it is narrow, or you can say it has the curves that are inward. The curves are inward. So concave lens has the speciality that it spreads the light in different direction. As you can see it here, the rays are coming, these are in straight line, but as they pass through the concave lens, they spread in different directions.